Hey everyone, it is me, Fashion Coder, and I am back. So it's been a little while since I posted a video like this that hasn't been anything around my course, and I'm super excited to be back. There was a lot going on in my personal life. You know, PulseChain had just launched. I was posting so many videos for that, and then, I launched my course, which was me filming videos and getting everything ready for that. And so I just decided that I was going to take a break for a little while, and also kind of things slowed down for a sec there too. So I am back now though, and I'm going to be doing my regular posting schedule, which is posting Monday through Friday a video like this. And then typically I post a get ready with me video every single day too. I've totally gotten out of the habit of doing that, and so maybe I'll get into that too. If you're interested in that, put it in the comments below. But yeah, so a lot has been going on. I did release a course, which is super cool. It is called the 19-minute approach to fast track to the top 5% in crypto. And if you've ever heard of the 100-hour rule, it's that if you do anything for 100 hours in a year, you end up being better than 95% of the world. And so honestly, that is super easy to, obtain, because if you divide 100 by 365, it comes to 18 minutes a day. But because it's crypto, we're going to give it one extra minute, and that's why it's called the 19-minute approach. Now, the cool thing about this course is at the end of the month, I will completely launch it as its full course, but it's on sale right now, and it's like $174 off right now, because I wanted to allow everyone to have the opportunity to do it with me for that price during this time, just as the beginning phase. So you can actually watch the videos too. This way you just get the guide and everything that comes with it in that. And so yeah, so it's super exciting. I'm super excited that I launched it. I'm over here living my dreams, and it's so cool because I've always wanted to launch products in some sort of way. And I launched my first product at the beginning of May, but this is my first course. And so yeah, it's just been really exciting. I can't believe I'm here, and I can't believe that I'm out here living my dreams. And if you know me, you know that being a YouTuber is one of my dreams. Never thought it'd be for crypto. But I can't believe that I get to be in this space with all of you, because you all are very awesome. So what is today's video actually about? Today's video is a recap of kind of what's happened the last several weeks within crypto, but then within PulseChain too. So I went through Richard Heart's tweets for the last couple of weeks just to see what I've missed. He's been super quiet as well on Twitter. I feel like a lot of people have been quiet. I don't keep up to date with anything when it comes to certain things with that, just because it's way too much for me to handle just with consumption wise of information. And also I was taking a break, so there was that too. Anyways, so I went through the hundreds of tweets and found just the ones that are super important for that. And then there's been a couple of things just in the crypto world in general that I think you need to know about that have just sparked my curiosity. And so I wanted to bring you into it too. So let's go through the PulseChain updates first. So right here, Richard talks about an auto rotator, which I had never heard about before, but it is something that is on PulseX that's going to improve it. And so he linked what Uniswap's auto rotator is, and I think you're going to find this interesting. So if we come down here, it says the updated auto rotator improves trade prices even further by routing trades across both Uniswap V2 and V3 pools. It also finds the best price across all Uniswap protocols and optimizes gas costs in the process, so you'll never have to worry about which version you're using. So that's kind of cool because PulseX was updated. So if we look at Richard's more recent tweet about it, so it looks like it's almost done, and so it's just better execution and you get better deals all the way over. So that's kind of cool, just that, this is something that was thought about and, has been done by Uniswap. I found this interesting. It was done by Uniswap in 2021, and we're in 2023 now. So it's great that it's been working for them, because hopefully, they haven't had issues with it. And if they have, they've figured it out. And so here, PulseX is going to be doing the same. I don't think this is launched yet, though, because I didn't see a tweet about it. So I think eventually in a later version, I'm assuming it'll be a later version. I don't think that this is going to be a patch to the most recent version. It might be. I could be wrong. But I haven't seen anything about it on Twitter. And so my guess is that it will come out pretty soon, because he said it's almost done. but also we know how that works. All right, so that's the very first thing. So move on to the second thing, validators. Okay, so I do have a validator. My dad has validators, and I wanted to talk about just like how important this time is right now with validators, because it's truly an opportunity of a lifetime to be able to be a validator for PulseChain for less than like you can be a validator for anything else. And so it's really cool because you have the opportunity to buy Pulse to be able to become a validator. You're going to want to make sure that you have the right setup and that you're prepared for the cost that it's going to be a validator, but it's really cool that you do have the opportunity, and eventually the opportunity will pass to you that you won't have the money that you can become a validator. So think about becoming a validator. You can earn 23% APY currently, which was like a week ago when Richard tweeted this. But hey, being a validator is really cool, and so something to definitely look into. Okay, and then there is a scam fake bridge ad if you're looking up the bridge. And so just be careful when you're using things that you're using official links from official websites. So if you're on pulsechain.com, use the links from that. If you're on pulsex.com, use links for that. I personally typically do not look things up just like through Google or whatever search engine you're using, because you're going to get recommended things like this, and this right here, this Pulse R ramp is fake. You're going to lose your money through that. So keep in mind that. All right, so that's what's been going on within PulseChain. I honestly haven't been keeping up with the price because I don't care. I'm in this for the long run. I don't even know where it's at. I don't know if it's gone up. I don't know if it's super low right now. Like, whatever it is where it's at. And so yeah, there's so much potential, and it's really exciting just what's going to happen with it in it all. Okay, so that is our PulseChain side, and then just looking at crypto in general. So if you've heard, BlackRock, which is a company, is trying to file for an ETF that is for Bitcoin. Now, BlackRock is known for their ETFs, and so I actually didn't know what an ETF was, just because I'm not a part of the finance world in any way, shape, or form. I got into crypto because of my dad. I'm very into tech, so I understand tech super well, but I really didn't know what an ETF was, and so I talked to my dad about this last night. But might as well look at BlackRock's website themselves of what it is. So an ETF is an exchange-traded fund, and it's an investment fund that invests in a basket of stocks, bonds, or other assets. So ETFs are traded on the stock exchange just like stocks. And so that's what Bitcoin would end up being. There's another company that has tried to get Bitcoin to be an ETF, but they have not succeeded recently with that. But, BlackRock is BlackRock, and they're probably going to be a company that can pull some strings that could get them to this point. Who knows? But if you've noticed the market at all with Bitcoin hit 30,000, which it hasn't hit that in like 2 months. So it definitely is on the rise. And I think if this was approved, that it could rise even more. But I personally think that the bull run's still not going to happen until sometime early to mid next year. So there's that. And then we have Miles, our dude Miles right here. And he posted this. And I just thought this was really interesting. Thought I'd share it too. So it is a big week for crypto because of things that the US is doing. And so you can see this list right here of just all these different like hearings and meetings that are going on within the US, but then in crypto in general. And different crypto companies are moving in different ways within whatever country that they're in. So some crypto like exchanges are moving out of the US, and then some, are having hearings, and there's some really interesting things going on with that. So this week has been a big week, as you can tell by this list right here. But the one thing that I liked that he said was the volatility incoming. With all of these different news things going on, and just, who really knows what's going to happen when it comes to a lot of these things, like it's good to be in a spot where you are able to go in and feel confident with your coins and where they're at. So, not having your tokens on a centralized exchange and having them in hardware wallets, and just taking like the security measures that you need to move forward with it. And you can kind of see that this was posted 10 days ago. So all of these things have happened, and we have seen a little bit of volatility. And this was even before BlackRock wanted a Bitcoin ETF. And so I don't know, it's just interesting, seeing what's going on and how different governments do or don't want crypto, and it all plays into effect of how the market is going to go and everything like that. So kind of exciting. I'm personally still excited about crypto and everything that it has. And I mean, I'm in this for the long term. And so I know that some people that do more short-term trading, that like it could be stressful because of that. But I'm confident that it's still going to, hit a bull run at some point, and then we're going to see some really good gains within just crypto in general, but then also within PulseChain and all of that has. All right. Well, thanks so much for watching. I'm excited to be back and just, jump back in, and who knows what I'm going to do content-wise, because, PulseChain has launched, and I'm going to still do PulseChain things, but I think I'm going to start doing different videos on the projects that are being released on PulseChain. And so I'm really excited to just see, what's going to happen with that and all the things. I mean, there's so many projects, and it's going to be really cool. So if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because we're crypto besties, duh. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.